want to have a model, this is a lady to follow. She knows how to get you a man.
In the year that Edna was born, 1912, but I've been doing some research on what was happening over the sea in a little-known country called the United Kingdom. In April 1912, St. Paul's Cathedral hosted, that's in London, hosted a service for the victims of the Titanic disaster. In February of that year, the King, the Queen and the Prime Minister were again present at St. Paul's Cathedral for a memorial service for Scott of the Antarctic. Dr. Winnington Ingram, the Bishop of London, in May of that year was elected a member of that illustrious gentlemen's London club, the Athenaeum. And 2 weeks later, suffragettes, I don't know if you had those here in the United States, placed a bomb under Dr. Winnington Ingram's throne, the cathedral throne in St. Paul's Cathedral. Fortunately, the bomb was spotted just in time by a cleaner. The quick-witted bishop, approaching the throne in procession, seeing the bomb being whisked out of the cathedral by the cleaner, was heard to say, I've lost the quotation, "Those who set themselves to do the devil's work and blow up bishops cannot even do that right." The world has changed a great deal since 1912. It's a lifetime. The world has changed a great deal. We don't have suffragettes, but we do have gay and lesbian marches. It was one of the most remarkable sights I've ever seen on a march in West Hollywood, to see Edna Garren there, surrounded by beautiful young men. Edna, you are a salutary lesson to each and every one of us. Age should be no bar to social justice and inclusion. Age should be no bar to being involved in our communities and in the life of our church. Edna, you are a shining example. I give thanks to God for you, for your faithful life and ministry, and all that you mean to your friends, your family, who love you very, very much at St. Thomas the Apostle.
Thank you, Father Ian. My name is Councilmember Duran from the city of West Hollywood. We've heard from church, so I'm going to cover the state part, which is the next part of the presentation. In order to talk about Edna, though, I have to first start out by talking about Ed. You see, Ed, Garren, and I have been for years. And I remember when I first met him down in Orange County, he told me he was from the South. And I sort of suspected something was unusual because he sounded funny. The things that he was describing in terms of his diet made no sense to me whatsoever. But I had met people from San Diego before, and so it didn't concern me that much. And he then said, "No, the South." And I said, oh, Georgia, the Carolinas, Florida. I've seen them on TV, never been to any of them. And thus began a long and tangled and passionate relationship about the South and the West and the North and the East and what it meant to be a Southerner, according to Ed and Edna. I then went to St. Thomas when I moved here in about 1990, and Ed started telling me about his mother, and that his mother would soon be joining him here in California. Now, for the first couple of years, I noticed that you never saw Ed and Edna in the room at the same time together. So being a Hollywood aficionado on old films from the 30s, I thought I had a Glenn and Glenda situation seriously going on here, and that my friend Ed was becoming somewhat psychotic, because you never saw, one Sunday it was Edna in church in a hat, the next Sunday it was Ed, and Edna was homesick. And then the next Sunday Edna returned, but Ed was traveling, and I got seriously concerned for my friend Ed. Finally, the whole myth was shattered one day when I noticed one Sunday that both Ed and Edna were present at the same time in the same pew. And I realized that perhaps they were two different people, until Edna started to talk to me more regularly, and I saw where son came from. Not only in mannerism and style, but subject matters, and the things that she cared about were the things that he cared about. But more importantly, I think I saw the love between a mother and a son. that's so hard to put into words. Edna, I'm sure you're aware, both your sons and your grandson love you so deeply, cherish you so deeply. And to watch Ed and his brother and his nephew put this on for you tonight really is quite moving. I can't top that, but there's something I can do. On the behalf of the City Council of West Hollywood and our 39,000 residents and businesses, and on streets that people write songs about, whether it's Melrose Place or Sun Coming Up on Santa Monica Boulevard or 77 Sunset Strip, all those great locations. On behalf of the City Council, we are declaring today, November 9th, 2002, to be Edna Garren Day in the city of West Hollywood. You are a role model for us all, and as you come up here to accept the commendation, I'll just say that you inspire us. You're a volunteer helping to cook meals for people with HIV and AIDS at County USC, where people are in dire need of just basic food, and a constant figure not only at St. Thomas, but all around here in Plummer Park. And you're a good old-time Democratic activist long before there were... You see, there used to be a time when a Republican from the South was as common as a Bush-Cheney bumper sticker in West Hollywood, but that's not the case anymore. But Edna, you're a true yellow dog Democrat. We love you for it. And on behalf...
I'm not a dog Democrat. I'm a Georgia Democrat.
She's a Georgia Democrat. Oh, excuse me. And on behalf of the city of West Hollywood, may we declare today Edna Garren Day in West Hollywood. Woo!
Boy, I'll just be so swelled up after all of this. Come on. Well, that's something.
I didn't expect all of this. Besides, I'm a very modest person. You know, I'd never brag. No, but really and truly, I appreciate this group, and I'll tell you why. You know, I'm 90 years old and I'm still on my feet. Now, I don't run as fast as I used to. And I don't even walk as fast as I used to. But with this old cane, I don't use it around home. I just use it when I go out on the street. And anyway, I don't know what to say about all of this, because I think about 90% of it was, I hate to say it wasn't so, but anyway, just love me for what I am, and I'll be happy.
Dear Edna, happy birthday to you.
There's a candle on there representing each decade of his life.
I just can't imagine anybody liking me that
We just need one. She just needed one.
We have about another hour or so before you leave, we are creating
John,
audio visual
appreciate your kind words.
So if you can stop by and see the camera person and wish that
Well, I like you.
That's a pretty big honor.
The attractive gentleman in the blue shirt. And you can wish Edna your best, and we're going to create an audio visual card for her. Thank you guys for coming tonight.
I'll never be able to get by with anything with all these pictures that have been taken of me tonight.
I'm so glad we got to come here, Pearl.
And And I'm so glad you got to
Holly, why don't you get in the picture with Edna?
Have a piece of this cake, even if you have to take it with you. Really? Yeah.
I will.
That'll do.
Edna, look up. Edna, put the put that there like you're cutting the cake.
Yeah.
I don't like that, but I want you to look up.
He's taking your picture, Mama. It's a photo. It's a photo op.
Look at me, Edna. Edna, look at me while you're doing that, okay? Okay, one more.
Say sexy.
Say sexy.
Thank you.
Say sexy.
I'll be a movie star after all of this.
That's true. You will be. Okay.
Now I'll turn the cake.
Here, Harley, put a fork on this and give it to her, and help her get to a seat because she loves cake.
She's my favorite.
Oh, do I get the
Okay.
first?
Yeah.
I would be bigger if I didn't.
Now, all of you who are on diets, this is coconut cake with custard filling.
You just can't tell about those old ladies. Happy birthday, all right. I am here. Well, did you just get here? How about you?
Come on, one more kiss for the camera. What are Edna's men? All right.
Just like it is every day.
This is my first time.
Oh, I tell you, I'm just, she's amazing. I really love her. Nobody like my mom.
I need to talk to you.
Smile for the camera.
I need to talk to you.
What's up, kids?
I need to talk to you for a story.
Want to say hi? Hi. Want to wait together?
He's making the movie, and this is a card for Edna.
There you go. Say happy birthday. Hold on. Let's all sit together and you can say happy birthday, Edna.
Happy birthday.
Get together. There we go.
Happy birthday, Edna.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You want to say something else? What else do you want to say? Like it's good living next door to you.
Happy Christmas.
And thank you for all the candy you gave us on Halloween. And for all the funny stories you tell us. Anything else you want to tell her? And she's got great birthday cake.
I want her to tell the story when the camera comes through for a story about her sister Grace. I love that story.
Well, I'll say it for her.
Okay.
Edna, happy birthday. It is a pleasure living next door to you. I've said this before, and I stand by it, and now here it is. For all prosperity. It's great comfort to know that you're next door. You and your family come to know and love all of you, and the kids look out the window and go, look, Uncle Ed is home. So there you go. Yeah, this is Ed's mom. And if it weren't for her, none of them would be there. So, Edna, to you on your 90th. So,
All right.
Gracie. And she was one of those people, she knew she was right about everything. It didn't matter what it was. If that's what she thought, that was absolutely correct. So anyway, she always carried this big purse. And, well, we never could figure out why she had to carry such a big purse. So one day, we finally asked her, and guess why? She had a brick in it.
Well, what did she do with the brick, though?
Well, honey, she walked around Tampa, and she was afraid she'd get accosted or something.
So she was the Ruth Buzzy of her time, right? Ruth Buzzy of her time with that brick in her purse, right?
Well, she felt safe with that brick.
Well, Ed tells a story. Where's Ed?
Anyway,
You got flattened, I straightened you out.
she put her robe.
Ed tells a story of when he was walking with his Aunt Gracie down in the ghetto somewhere in Tampa, some neighborhood. I can't tell it like Ed. And he said all of a sudden there was this very strange looking gentleman on the street, like he was going to mug them, but all of a sudden he spotted Gracie and he took off running. So Edna's son asked, Aunt Gracie, why is he running? She said, and she winds up her purse like some kind of weapon. And he says, my goodness, what are you doing with your purse, Aunt Gracie? And then she pulled it opened it up, and there was this great big old brick. And that's my secret.
See, I didn't know these things. I was too young and ignorant.
But tell them what about your headmistress at school. This is such a good story.
Okay.
You coming?
Well, I planned it, but you know, sometimes things happen, so you don't get to do what you think you're going to do. Oh, hey! See, I didn't know how to contact them to invite them. Hey!
Figure anybody who makes it to 90 is a power puff.
I guess it is.
Hey, power puff girl. Happy birthday.
Oh, I thank you. That first table over there, I think, I'll never get this piece of cake.
It's going to crust over by the time you get it.
Well, what do I care? I'm 90 years old now. If I miss something,
Yeah, whatever.
I'm probably going to miss a lot before I die. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to worry about it. But I'm glad you
Oh my God. You wouldn't have missed this party.
I wouldn't want it.
Why our turbo hat?
Your grandmother. Honey, I'm just only joking.
Well, my dear, you look beautiful.
Okay.
Oh, we're glad to be here. Which
Maybe
one
I'll
is
get to
this?
eat this cake.
Well, here's John, so trading
Oh, look
from
at
one
the
Johnson
face.
to another.
Ah.
Feliz cumpleaños.
I had one friend I wanted to invite and I couldn't remember the name. Isn't that awful?
Oh.
And they just have a new baby.
Is that a new hat?
Funny, this is a hat I got in Tijuana, Mexico.
And your mom.
And these are fresh roses that Carol, the girl that's visiting us, put on it.
Stylish. Let me get a piece of cake. I'm hungry. How about you, Hayden? You want some cake?
I reckon I'll get this cake.
You might just get a moment of peace and quiet.
Looks like they're about to clean this place up.
Wow, they're doing a great job. Well, you take care, and we'll probably see you tomorrow.
I hope so.
Okay.
I miss you when you're not there.
Every time I see you, you're like, you were this tall one time, you know? When I know you, you're a little boy, you're this tall. Okay. What are we going to do with you? What are we going to make home
Can't
special
leave
for you?
till I eat this cake.
It's delicious.
I know, Dizzy Jr. Fun in the snow. I wish you'd be able to remember there, and that's their tile. Well, we just went there.
name's Carol. What's your name?
Ed, where's the Hero Star? It's right out here. All right, Ed, I'm gonna go call him. I'm gonna go to your house.
We're gonna have to take your sister-in-law. So how long are you two in town?
We leave Monday.
You're not speaking to me?
How long you been in town? Since Monday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thanks for your education.
Not anymore. I'm down in Torrance.
Honey, we got all dressed up for
I
you.
give up the Hollywood bachelor life. This guy.
Well, it was Tuesday, but that was election.
Takes after his mom.
Be invited to
Lucky for him.
You know my girlfriend. Gosh, those kids are growing.
Carol.
Hi,
This is John. Heard so much good things about you. I've never met. You didn't get anything to eat. Look at you. You don't use it. Hayden Matthew. It's going to be 18 months and 2 weeks. Yeah, he's only had one nap today, so we'll get him in the stroller and hopefully he'll leave today. You gonna have some cake, buddy? He's overwhelmed by so many faces.
How are you?